Hi guys, today is Tuesday, July the 27th, and it's been about a month since I've had my car. And when I had State Farm insurance, so when I got the other car, they asked me if I wanted to do the drive safe and save thing. That, you know, it's on TV, it's on the commercial. You have this little thing and you stick it in your car, and you get discounts how you're driving. And I'm like, you know, when I saw it on TV, I was like, I don't know about that. I don't, do I really want somebody monitoring how I drive? But I thought, the discount was so big. I thought, yeah, I'll give it a try. So one day in the mail, I got a small box, and the thing is about this big. Yeah, Bentley's trying to tell you. It's about that big, and it has 2 strips of sticky stuff on the back, and you stick it behind your rearview mirror. And even as hot as it's been, it's stuck. It has not fallen off. It's not fallen off one time. My insurance lady told me that the main thing was being on your cell phone when you're driving. He always knocks stuff off. Okay, because you have to get an app on your phone and connect it to Bluetooth, and it connects to your phone when you're in the car. That's how it knows you're in the car. And so she says it could tell if you pick up your phone. So I always keep my phone in my purse, and one thing it suggested was don't have your phone in your car where it's going to be shaking around, because then it might think you're holding it. Also, if your home screen comes on, not your lock screen, but your home screen, then it could tell you're on your phone. So far I have not talked on my phone when I've been driving. I have gotten a couple calls, but I answered them on my watch. So that wasn't a problem. Another thing is sudden stops and sudden acceleration. They look for that, and they look for the speed. They look for sharp turns. Anything, I guess, that's like sudden, that would, warn them that you're doing something crazy. So, like I said, I've had this for a month, and I feel like, in a way, I'm driving like an old lady. The main thing for me is probably the speeding, because I don't like, he's got something on his tail. I don't speed like super fast or anything, but in our town, I gotta watch my time. The main streets are like 20 miles an hour in the town, and it's like nobody goes 20 miles an hour. You go like 30. But she says the most you can go is 8 miles an hour over the speed limit, which I pretty much do. I just do anyway on this thing, or at least 5 miles, because, sometimes you just have to drive a little faster. Well, anyway, one thing about this, on the app, it has a little map, and it will show it'll draw a little thing like where you've been. I don't care about being tracked like that. That stuff does not bother me. It doesn't bother me about it being on my phone, that kind of stuff. I don't go anywhere that's major. I'm not going to be driving out of town in this car, and I lead a very boring life. I go from work to home to Walmart, back home basically, and to Sonic, of course. So I don't care if they know where I go. It also keeps track of how many miles you've driven and how many trips in your car you've gone. I think the last time I looked, it said I went like 45 trips and I did like 67 miles or something. So I've done real good. I've had a score of 95. It gives you percentage of what you do. And right now I've got it back to 100% because I was speeding a little over the 8 miles an hour. So I do have a 100% score. How it was explained to me is that they just want you to drive safer. The discount I got is the discount I got, and being on my phone or driving erratic or going over this, all that bad stuff you're not supposed to do, unless you're like a habitual crazy driver and do all the bad stuff, you should not be getting your discount taken away, in other words. So I think my car insurance is very reasonable with this discount. Like I said, I don't go anywhere that great, and other than the speeding part, everything, you know, I do everything fine. So I'm pretty happy with it overall. I don't have it. She says you can turn it in and stop it anytime. Like, say if today I'm like, you know what, I'm sick and tired of this thing, I just want to be done with it. She said just take it off your windshield and send it back or turn it in, or however you do it. So I don't have a problem with it. So if anybody sees me driving around town, I'm going a little slow. I'm not like 100 years old. I'm just watching my speed for my little tracker thing. So I like it. I tend anyway to go slower in this car, it seems like, than I did in my other one. My other one was a stick shift. I don't really think that makes any difference, but for some reason this one's bigger, and I just don't zip around in it like I did my other car. So I drive slower anyway in it. So that's what I think about this thing. I've seen some other YouTube videos on it, and some people, they like it, some people don't like it. I guess it depends on what kind of area you live in. If you live in a big city and you're constantly on the highway and trying to get through traffic, and sometimes, you know, you just have to speed up to pass somebody, or somebody stops suddenly in front of you and you got to stop suddenly. You know, there's a lot of factors that I think should go in a person's decision to get this. If you're an older person and you drive real careful and slow anyway, and maybe you're like me and you don't really go anywhere, then that might be a really good choice for you. But if you're just, you know, I don't know. It would be a good thing if you want to make sure your young person watches how they drive and drive real careful and that stuff, because it makes you conscious of it. You know it's there. You know it's watching how you're stopping, how you're starting, how you're, you know, that kind of stuff. Especially the cell phone thing. You know, if you got a teenager and they're, you know, I see adults all the time on their phone texting and doing stuff, you know, that it's a good thing, because after every time you drive and then you get out of your car, you get a thing that shows you, you know, like I said, the map that shows you where you've gone, and at the bottom it has a bar that's red. And it has this, I can't remember what all it has on it, but it has all the major points of the driving. And, you know, if yours is all red to the end, you did excellent. You know, if your red is halfway, you didn't do very good. So, I mean, it scores you every single trip. So you can look at it and say, okay, how did I drive this time? And see how you did pretty much immediately. I keep checking my watch because I have to get to work here in a little bit. So overall, I do like it. I will say I have no problem with it. Again, I don't care if anybody tracks me. I'm not doing anything, so they're not going to see anything. They're just going to think I eat out a lot. So that's my thing on the State Farm Drive Safe thing. Yeah. Okay. I just saw, let's see, these are the beach tops. I probably won't wear these to work today. I think the white part right here is too much. I'll probably just pick a green pair to wear to work today. I did see that Pair is coming out with some tortoiseshell tops on Wednesday. I've always wanted to try a pair of tortoiseshell frames. If they have a top that's just tortoiseshell, I would like to get that. They have some that I will use these for an example, like that showed on the preview that like this up here is pink and this is tortoiseshell. I don't do well with frames that look like that. Like these, I've not shown anybody these, my family or anything, so I don't know what they would think of them. But to me, these are, I don't know if these do me too much justice. I did like the colors and that kind of thing. Maybe if I wasn't so tan, the white part wouldn't be so out there. But yeah, I'd like to see what they have on Wednesday. My Diamond Art Club order, I know it still says it's going to ship tomorrow. It still says I'm going to get it tomorrow. I'm wondering if I'm going to get it today because I tracked it and it's at the UPS facility about an hour away from here. So I don't know if it will be loaded on the truck and delivered today. I finished my last Diamond Dot on Sunday. I've got a book I've got to read, so I've been trying to read that. I watched the Olympics last night. So I am really anxious for this order. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about Diamond Art Club. My niece orders her Diamond Dot pictures from there. And I decided to go ahead and try it. So this is the first order I've ever had. I ordered it on a Monday night, I think, Monday or Tuesday night. I can't remember which. And so it has been over a full week since I ordered and it has shipped. So just keep in mind that it takes that long to get to you. So in case you really want to start something as soon as you finish something, you might want to order ahead of time. I'm keeping that in mind. I don't know how long these are going to take me. I know one for sure is round. I don't know if the other one is round or square. I think it's round also. So I am so anxious to get that. So I will do an unboxing as soon as I get that. I'm trying to find my tripod because I don't want to hold the phone and try to unbox something at the same time. That is really hard to do. So hopefully I can find my tripod or prop this up on something so I can do an unboxing. But I'm really, really thrilled. I can't wait to try it. I want to see the difference between this type of diamond art and something you get on Amazon. I'm sure it's a world of difference, but I've only done Amazon ones, so I don't know anything different. So that's the only thing I've got going on. Stitch Fix is supposed to come Friday or Saturday. I've not seen it ship yet. I'm not looking for anything major in that. So that's all I got going on. I'm going to have to leave for work now, get these cats put up. And I just wanted to take some time and tell you what I thought of the State Farm Drive Safe and Save thing. So, okay, that's all I have. I will get back with you when I get my diamond art paintings. See you later.